これから Proven Auth のデモをお見せします。Indicio Proven Auth は Identity Access 管理をより高速かつ安全に処理するために開発されました。多くの Identity Access 管理システムには脆弱なパスワードやマルチアクター認証への依存など重大な脆弱性があります。従来のシステムでは信頼性が低く、他人やサードパーティーになりすますことも可能です。プロバイダーはセキュリティを強化できますが、システムの停止やダウンタイムが発生する可能性もあり、ユーザーエクスペリエンスが低下します。ほぼすべてのシステムはユーザーデータを保存するため、集中型データベースに依存しているため、組織の責任とデータ漏洩のリスクが高まります。Indicio は検証可能な資格情報を使用した従来のアイデンティティアクセスや管理ソースに代わる使いやすく高速な代替手段を提供するために Proven Auth を開発しました。検証可能な資格情報を使用することで、アイデンティティプロセスを簡素化、合理化できます。ユーザーのアイデンティティは安全に保存され、資格情報はモバイルデバイスにローカルに保存されます。生体認証により、パスワード、サードパーティープロバイダー、セントラルデータベースが不要になり、より高速なユーザーエクスペリエンスへとつながります。ユーザーはパスワードを覚えたり、マルチファクター認証を入力したりする必要がなくなり、また、アクセス権限に関する任意のルールを簡単に追加できます。こうすることにより、ゼロトラストの実装がシンプルかつ高速になり、グループ企業や政府機関など信頼できるソースから提供される認証情報であれば、これまで受け入れたことのない資格情報であってもシステム設定で対応が可能です。それではデモをご覧ください。
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a demonstration of the Proven for Authorization product. So I have pulled up in front of us on the left side a demo site that will help me to tell a story about this authorization journey that Alice is about to go on. And on the right, I have Alice's Holder Plus wallet opened up. So on the left, I have Acme Co. This is a website for Acme. Let's say this is Alice's employer. So as Alice, I sign into this website and I do my job or do whatever business I need to on my company's site. Then let's suppose that one day Alice signs into her employer's site here, and we get a new banner that pops up on our account screen that asks us if we would like to enable signing in with a credential. So if we click yes, this brings us up with a QR code that we can scan to receive our credential with the Holder Plus app. So I'm going to pull that up and we'll scan the QR code. We can see that we're forming a connection. We now have a connection with Proven for Auth, which is the Proven instance backing the Acme website, and I can receive this credential offer for a user ID credential from Acme. So I hit accept, and then we see issuing credential, waiting acknowledgement. And there we go. We've got our user ID credential. And it redirects us back to the account screen. So Alice now has in her wallet a credential with a user ID in it with her given name, family name, email, her preferred username, and some admin roles that she holds for the site. So with this credential, Alice now has the ability to sign into any of Acme's websites that they've enabled credential-based login, or it could be organizations outside of Acme who have a business relationship with Acme and recognize Acme's user ID as a valid credential for sign-in. So on my second tab here, I have a brand new WordPress website. We're going to go through the process of setting up the WordPress website, and we'll say it's an affiliate of Acme. So not owned by Acme, but works with Acme. So we'll go through the setup, and then we will configure the WordPress site to use Proven for Auth as the authentication mechanism for the users. So now we have the WordPress installation wizard that we're going to click through here. we'll say that this is Acme affiliate. And we'll create just the default admin user. Don't use this password in practice, of course, but just for this demonstration, we're going to make it easy. So we've now created our admin user and WordPress has been successfully installed and we're ready to go. So we'll first sign in with our admin user. We're going to use the admin user to set up a plugin on the WordPress installation. So I'll go to add new plugin and we'll search for OIDC or OpenID Connect. And we'll use this first plugin here. So we'll install that and activate it. And then that takes us to our installed plugin screen, and we'll now configure the plugin to work with Proven Auth. So we'll click Add New Application, Custom OpenID Connect. We'll say that this app name is Proven. We have a client ID and secret that we've configured previously with the Proven Auth site. We need to add a scope of at least OpenID, and then we can set the authorization endpoint and the token endpoint. If you're familiar with the OpenID Connect protocol, this should be a very familiar process to you. We'll now hit Next, click through one more screen here, and now we are presented with a test setup. So I'm going to quickly scan this QR code. This is just to make sure that the configuration of the OAuth app is valid. And we can see some presentation going on in Alice's wallet. I'll present this in a screen where you can see what's going on in just a second. But this is the resulting token that we received from Proven Auth, and as we can see, it contains those details from the user ID credential. Okay, so we've now completed setup of our OpenID Connect login. And now we can log out as admin, and we get this fancy new button on the WordPress login site, or page rather, where we can log in with Proven. So I'm going to click that, and it takes us to our QR code that we can scan to sign in. And we're going to scan that QR code. We form a connection. As you can see, we've got a few connections here. This is a temporary outcome. We will make it reuse connections in the future so we can more efficiently do these presentations. But we get a presentation request asking for these details, and we'll go ahead and accept that. See exchange complete. And then we get redirected to the home page for our Acme affiliate WordPress site. And on the holder side, we can see that we successfully verified against the Proven Auth application. So now that we're here, this is just, I'm just a standard user to the WordPress site. There's nothing different or particularly special about my user sign-in at this point. But we used that user ID credential to sign in to this WordPress site. The WordPress site critically only needed to know about OpenID Connect endpoints. It didn't need to know about verifiable credentials or how to present verifiable credentials. Proven Auth took care of all of that in the background, which minimized the setup for WordPress to just OpenID Connect configuration.